And good evening. Welcome out here to King City as we get set here for our first game of King City tournament action tonight here on Albany TV. And again, tonight we are in the old gym. We will have starting the number 3 seed King City girls versus the number 6 seed Osborn Stewartsville. The second game of the night will be the number 4 seed South Holt boys versus number 5 seed Albany. The third game will be the number 4 seed Stanbury and number 5 seed DeKalb girls. Our final game of the night, number 3 seeded Osborn Stewartsville and 6 seeded Stanbury boys. Again, we will be covering all the games tonight here in the old gym at the King City tournament. Games going on tonight in the new gym. Start out with the number 2 seed Albany girls versus number 7 seed Maysville girls, followed by number 1 seed Maysville boys, number 8 seed DeKalb boys, followed by number 1 seed Northeast Nottoway, number 8 seed South Holt girls. And the final game of the night in the new gym will be 2-seeded King City, number 7-seeded Northeast Nottoway boys. Again, you can find those on the King City fan huddle page. There is a link to that on our Facebook page that you can find those games tonight. But again, we will do all 4 games tonight here in the old gym. We'll let you know what games we'll be covering on Wednesday, probably Wednesday morning. Check out our Facebook page for that. I'd like to thank our sponsors. Help you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight of number 6-seeded Osborn Stewartsville girls, number 3-seeded King City girls. The BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center with locations in Bethany and Albany. Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, the Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, along with Johnson Controls and Mosaic Medical Center. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association, along with Wildcat Links in King City. King City Lumber of King City and Toby Gilbert Tire in King City. The King City and Osborn and Stewartsville school districts, and the Printer and New Shopper located in Albany. We'll get set here for your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups and tonight's Smith Prudential Financial tip-off when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations and get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
In life, as in football, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance. Someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy.
To get started, contact Nick Smith, a financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
And welcome back out again here to King City as we get set here for the first night of King City tournament action. Again, tonight we will be broadcasting in the old gym here on Albany TV. Again, games in the new gym can be found on the King City Fan Huddle page. Again, you can find a link to that on our Albany TV Facebook page here tonight. Mike, we welcome you in here. Take a look here at number 3 seed King City Girls. They come in with a record of 9-8, 4-2 in Grand River Conference West play. For Osborn Stewartsville, they come in a record of 3-9. They've had some troubles here along the way. They've just 3 wins, one of them against Maysville early in the season, and then 2 wins over North Nottoway, but coming in off of a 5-game losing streak here to this game.
Well, yeah, and plus we also see 3 girls, one in a boot, one in a sling, so they've got some injury issues too. Not really sure who one of those is. I'm pretty sure one of those is a senior that played quite a bit last year, so that kind of add insult to some of the injury too. We saw North Nottoway in the Stanberry tournament. They went 2 games and out, and so if that's 2 of your wins, it's good that you didn't lose to them.
Exactly.
But that's something that you don't necessarily want to hang your hat on either. And for King City, we've seen King City had probably a landmark win in the Albany tournament with their win over Platte Valley.
Well, I know just looking at their schedule over since the start of the new year, they are now 2-5 on the season. They are 9-8 on the season. So having a little bit of a rough go here as the calendar turns over to January and to 2025. We'll see if they can get back on the right track here tonight and here in their own home tournament.
Yeah, we saw them right after Christmas, and they had a tough loss at Albany to the Warriors, 32-28. The game that we pretty confidently predicted neither team was going to get to 40 because both teams are fairly deliberate offensively. Both teams play pretty good defense. They make it tough on the others to score, and also, last week was kind of a week for King City that they were fighting some illness.
Yes.
And we're missing at least one player, and you know how that goes. If one player's out, probably the others don't. A couple of the others don't feel real good, but are trying to play.
Well, and that 5-loss statistic, as I re-look back at it, it's kind of a misleading statistic. There are 5 losses: Albany, Princeton, Northeast Nottoway, Platte Valley, and Rockport, who's 15-3. So I mean, those are
really good.
Those are 5 really good teams that they've lost to as
and
well.
And they've been competitive in those games too. It's not like they're getting blown out by anybody. Rockport maybe I think was fairly lopsided, but this is still a good ball club, and they're on their home court. All right, I guess they're in the old gym. I guess you still classify this as their home court. I'm sure they practice here a lot, if nothing else. So we look forward to a good game. This is maybe not the deepest tournament in the world, but the top 3 or 4 teams are going to be pretty doggone good.
And we'll get set for your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups when we return in just a moment here on Albany TV.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association would like to remind you to mark your calendars for their annual Cattlemen's Dinner and Auction coming up Saturday, March 15th at the Armory in Albany at 6:30 p.m. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together: beef. It's what's for dinner.
And welcome back out again here to King City. Remember, your starting lineups tonight are going to be brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. We'll get set here with your national anthem, followed by your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups tonight here on Albany TV for this first matchup in the old gym. Number 3-seeded King City Lady Wildcats, number 6-seeded Osborn Stewartsville Lady Wildcards. We'll let you listen in here to the national anthem and our Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups.
If everybody could please rise for the playing of the national anthem.
And now here is your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups.
I'd like to welcome everybody to night one of the King City High School basketball tournament. The first game tonight will be the Osborn Stewartsville Wildcards versus the King City Wildcats. Starting lineup for the Wildcards. Number 3, Jalen Hand. Number 11, Riley Squire. Number 12, Addie Jackson. Number 21, Laney Downs. Number 32, Addie Ramos. Head coach for the Wildcards, Travis Curtis. Assistant coach, Ashley Price. Starting lineup for the Wildcats. Number 3, Claire Staley. Number 11, Beatrix Bowden. Number 21, Brian Armfield. Number 30, Wiley McKinnon. Number 31, Allie Snyder. Head coach for the Wildcats, Brian Anderson. Assistant coach, Ashley Bowden.
So again, those are your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups tonight here on Albany TV. As, again, for King City, it'll be Claire Staley, Beatrix Bowden, Beatrix Bowden, Brylan Armfield, Wiley McKinnon, and Allie Schneider. For Osborn Stewartsville, it'll be Jalen Hahn, Riley Squire, Addie Jackson, Laney Downs, and Addie Ramos. So as we get started tonight, remember, your opening tip-off is brought to you by Smith Prudential Financial Services. Tip off your financial future by contacting Smith Prudential Financial Services, 660-726-3396. And we are ready to have our Smith Prudential Financial tip-off. King City wears their home white uniform. Osborn Stewartsville, their road black. Tip-off is won here by Osborn Stewartsville. Hahn to bring the ball across midcourt over to left wing for Squire. Trying to send it into the corner, tipped out of bounds off the hands of McKinnon.
2-3 zone, early start for King City. Expect to see maybe some man-to-man, some 1-3-1. Maybe a little pressure, but a 2-3 zone to start.
Up to the top of the key with it is Hahn over to the left wing for Downs. Over to the right wing again to Squire. Baseline for Ramos. Shot from 3 is good. There from Jalen Hahn. They get things started offensively here for Osborn Stewartsville. They take a 3-0 lead 30 seconds into the ball game. Bound into the corner. Trying to send it inside for McKinnon, tipped around. Rolling around the floor, there'll be a jump ball. Will go to King City. Inbounds in here will be Armfield. Up top for McKinnon. Bowden inside for Staley.
Going to get travel, I think.
And going to be called for the travel. Again, Hahn to bring the ball across midcourt here for the Lady Wildcards. Over to the right wing for Squire. Left wing for Downs. Has it tipped out of her hands, picked back up. Up top for Hahn, right wing Squire. Down to Ramos on the baseline. Hahn into the corner for Ramos. Right wing for Laney Downs, the freshman. Left wing, Hahn, 3. Can't get this one to fall. Rebound picked up by Osborn Stewartsville. Squire from 3. Hits off back iron. Armfield is going to get the rebound. Timeout called here by King City. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
And it'll be King City basketball coming to the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
Quick timeout by King City makes me think may see a change in defense. Because Osborn Stewartsville got an offensive rebound and a couple of good looks at three.
McKinnon drives baseline to pass to Schneider, and Nolan Ryan fastball bounces off her hands out of bounds. Bringing the ball across midcourt here is going to be Jalen Hahn.
Yeah, gone to maybe a little bit different. Maybe trying to match up out of that 2-3.
The shot from Downs misses off backboard, tipped around, picked back up, and comes over to left wing here for Autumn Manley. Hahn over to left wing for Manley. Down to Ramos on the baseline. Turnaround jumper, can't get the shot to fall. Staley with the rebound. And that time, McKinnon tried to find Armfield on the baseline. Couldn't get the shot to fall. Comes back out. McKinnon in the high post. Trying to send it in for Schneider. Loses it as Jalen Hahn strips it away. 3-0, Osborn Stewartsville leads. 3 minutes gone here in the opening quarter of play. Manley right wing, back up top for Hahn.
What early indicators, Hahn is going to look for that three whenever she can get it.
Over to the right wing again here for Downs.
Which, rather than trying to battle King City's size, good take.
As Hahn going to drive, she'll be fouled. Go to the line to shoot two.
McKinnon went for the steal and missed and allowed Hahn to break down the King City defense and get to the free throw line.
Foul will go against Schneider. That's her first. As missing on the first there is Hahn. Checking back in will be Riley Squires. She'll check in here for Ramos. Hahn's second free throw is good. 4-0, Osborn Stewartsville with the lead. 4:38 left to play here in the opening quarter. Bowden top of the key with it here for King City. Leaves it up top for Staley.
Osborn Stewartsville and man-to-man.
Pass to Bowden off the mark and knocked out of bounds here off of King City. Yeah. Hahn to bring the ball across midcourt. We'll send it to the high post for Jackson. Can't quite corral the pass as it goes out of bounds. It'll go back to King City. 4:15 left to play here in the first quarter. 4-0 is the lead in favor here of the Lady Wildcards.
Maybe a particular concern is 4 minutes in. King City's got 4 turnovers, got 1 shot, I believe.
McKinnon right wing for Staley. Drives, sends it in the corner for Armfield. For Bowden. Back to McKinnon, high post. Leaves it short, rebound pulled in by Hahn. And Hahn going to be called for the travel as she falls to the floor. 3:45 left here in the opening quarter. 4-0 is the lead here in favor of the Lady Wildcards.
So despite the size advantage that the Wildcats have, Osborn Stewartsville still playing man-to-man. Good backside help.
Yeah. as it's stolen away again here by Osborn Stewartsville. Left wing for Manley. Trying to get it down into Hahn inside. Tipped out of bounds here off of Osborn Stewartsville. Bowden to bring the ball across midcourt over to the right wing for Armfield. McKinnon to Bowden, left wing. Has the shot if she wanted it. Right wing Staley.
You see, they're
going to make him try and shoot it from the outside.
They've got all 5 defenders below the free throw line.
As Armfield misses from behind the arc, gets it back. Her shot from the free throw line. Bounces around, rebound pulled in by Osborn Stewartsville. Wildcards lead 4-0, 2:45 left here in the first. Squire with the basketball right wing, trying to send it down inside. Here from Downs, can't get the shot to fall. Staley with the rebound. Armfield for McKinnon. Over the right wing for Bowden, down inside to Schneider. Her shot long, rebound pulled in by Squire. .2:15 left here in the opening quarter.
The Warriors have gone, or the Wildcats have gone to straight man-to-man.
Manley trying to send it into the corner, tipped out of bounds here off of Armstrong. Armfield. As checking in is going to be Anna Ramey. Also checking in here for King City is going to be England Garlock, as she'll check in here for Schneider. 4-0, Osborn Stewartsville with the lead, under 2 left to play here in the opening quarter. Hahn, top of the key, 3, drains her second of the night.
Well, one thing you can see from Hahn is you're going to have to chase her off the three-point line and get up under her chin.
Staley, top of the key, all 7 points so far in the game coming from Hahn, as Garlock's shot from 3 is short. And it's going to be tipped out of bounds here off of King City. It'll stay with the Wildcards as Addie Jackson will inbounds.
And you kind of get the idea. You hear Coach yelling 5 out in the background. They're going to try to spread King City, try to beat their size with quickness.
Pass to Ramey goes through her hands, out of bounds. Goes back to King City. Armfield, top of the key. Trying to send it down inside for Staley. Got a little too far underneath the basket. Couldn't get the shot to fall. Rebound pulled in here by Jackson. Hahn with the basketball underneath, a minute left to play here in the opening quarter. Hahn inside the paint. And they're going to get a foul called here against Brylan Armfield.
Well, and Armfield might have got a little hand check out front, didn't, and kind of got away with it. I don't know if she really checked her as much as she just had a hand on her.
It's the first against Armfield, team second, as ball inbounded that time to Addie Jackson, as she'll put it up off glass for 2. 9-0 Osborn Stewartsville leads, 40 seconds left here in the first. Armfield leaves it up top for Staley. Over to left wing for Garlock. Bowden back up top for Garlock. Over to left wing, Armfield from 3. Misses off iron. Rebound pulled in by Bowden. Staley back out to Armfield again from 3. This time gets it to fall.
Well, that's a big basket. It's the first one of the quarter, but
came with 10 seconds left in the quarter as well. As Staley comes away with the steal. Armfield turns and shot off the mark. After 1 quarter of play, it's a 9-3 Osborn Stewartsville lead. We're back to start the second when we come back in a moment.
King City Lumber can help you with all of your building needs. Whether you need help with your garage, tool shed, something commercial, or farm and agricultural, the experts at King City Lumber can help you find tools and materials, help you get your job done quickly and cost efficiently. King City Lumber, where customer satisfaction is their primary goal. Visit King City Lumber today, where they look forward to serving you. Toby Gilbert Tire in King City can help you with your tire problems, whether it be big or small, for a tractor, pickup, or even car. When you have a problem, whether it be in the field or on the road service, Toby Gilbert Tire in King City has you covered. That's Toby Gilbert Tire. Give them a call today at 660-535-6200. Again, that's 660-535-6200 for Toby Gilbert Tire, where they have uptown service with out-of-town prices.
It'll be Osborn Stewartsville basketball as we start second quarter action. And inbounds in here for Osborn Stewartsville will be Downs. Gets it into Hahn. Squire with the basketball for Jackson. Into the corner, Ramos from three. Misses it, and Hahn unable to keep it in play.
Well, Osborn Stewartsville shot a lot of threes, and to be honest, they look good doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like they've just been heaved up at the basket. They haven't. None of them have missed badly of the shots they've missed, and they're playing very much a sagging man-to-man. Well, maybe a zone now, but
Garlock down to the baseline, going to be called for the travel. It's a 9-3 Osborn Stewartsville lead here, as we're about 45 seconds here into the second quarter of play. Trying to get it inside, goes off the foot, out of bounds of Armfield. Checking in will be Manley and Schneider, as checking out will be Squire for Osborn Stewartsville and McKinnon for King City. Inbounds in here is going to be Hahn. Up top, Jackson trying to get it back to Hahn at the high post. Drives, and they're going to get a foul called here against King City.
Going to get Armfield again. That's going to be 2.
Her second, team's first. Hahn to inbounds. Ramos with the basketball on the left wing. Back over to the right wing for Jackson. For Manley. The pass to Ramos goes through her hands, out of bounds. Checking in here will be Anna Ramey here for Jalen Hahn, as Armfield will inbound for Garlock.
Well, the
Armfield shot from 3, misses off iron, and then tipped out of bounds here off of Claire Staley.
Well, and they're not going to guard Schneider in the high post. They're going to sag and try to help in the low post.
Timeout called here by Osborn Stewartsville. We'll be back after this Petty General Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Wildcat Links in King City, Missouri is the place to go play when the weather outside might not be suitable, whether that be too wet, too cold, too hot, or maybe even just too sunny. Wildcat Links is the perfect place for the whole family, featuring a golf simulator, multiple TVs, shuffleboard, pool table, drinks, and food. So come and play amazing courses like St. Andrews or Pebble Beach and watch the game at the same time while never leaving the area. Wildcat Links in King City, your local golf oasis. When you come to Mosaic Medical Center Albany, you get connected to highly skilled caregivers who are focused on enhancing your health right in your community. You'll receive great care while also being connected to Mosaic's resources in St. Joseph, Maryville, and even experts in the Mayo Clinic Care Network. Get connected to Mosaic Medical Center Albany and get connected to the care you deserve. Visit mymlc.com/Albany to schedule an appointment today.
Osborn Stewartsville basketball here coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Over to left wing for Jackson. Over to Ramos right wing. Jackson baseline, off iron. Rebound pulled in by Schneider.
That's a good legitimate jump shot.
Yeah.
By Jackson.
Staley cross court for Armfield. Dribbles into the high post. Her shot rolls in for two as it's a 9-5 Osborn Stewartsville lead. 5:48 left to play here in the second quarter.
Well, and for all the troubles.
As Jackson pops up a three from the top of the key, no good.
From all the troubles they've had offensively, they find themselves only down 4 points.
And Jackson will fall with it. It'll be a travel, stays here with King City. Armfield to inbounds. Out to Staley. Armfield over to the right wing for Bowden. Trying to get it into Schneider and will go out of bounds. As Schneider unable to pull in the bounce pass.
Yeah, I just think it's a tough pass for her to handle.
Yeah.
You know, maybe a dribble to the baseline, improve the passing angle, and then go in with it.
And Schneider will come away with the steal, gets it for Staley. Garlock over to left wing for Bowden. Staley on the baseline, back up to Bowden. Inside for Schneider. Back into the corner at Armfield. Right wing Garlock. Staley goes up, off the mark. Rebound pulled in here by Ramos.
Well, and right now, there's just two people that Garlock's not looking to shoot it. Bowden's not looking to shoot it. Staley and Schneider aren't looking to shoot it outside. And as a result, Osborn Stewartsville's defense just keeps sagging further and further down into the paint.
Checking in here will be Squire, Hahn, and on a Manley here for Osborn Stewartsville. Staying out will be Jackson as well as Boston Clint. Inside here for
then
Staley, as she had an open shot there. Didn't realize there was nobody behind her. Could have turned around easily, laid it up off glass, but that's just kind of the half it's been so far here for King City.
You're right, and to a degree, she should have expected somebody back there because there's been somebody back there all night. They just, this time she had an open look and didn't realize it.
Halfway through the second quarter of play, it's a 9-5 lead here for Osborn Stewartsville. Squire's pass is going to be tipped out of bounds off the foot of Bowden. Bowden will check out. Checking in here will be Wiley McKinnon.
We've seen McKinnon be pretty effective out of the high post. I wonder if we might not see some of that.
Jackson down inside to Hahn on the block. And blocked away here by Staley. And then the pass tipped back to the King City bench out of bounds. 9-5 is the Osborn Stewartsville girls lead. 3:48 left to play here in the second quarter. Garlock finds McKinnon down on the block. Leaves it short. Tipped back out for Garlock. Back to McKinnon. Again leaves it short. And a foul called here on the floor.
So two really good looks for McKinnon. Just couldn't get him down.
Foul will go against Addie Jackson. That's her first.
And before we say too much, we've seen that a lot this year from a lot of teams.
Armfield will inbounds. Out to Staley. Over to the right wing for Garlock. And Schneider off the mark. Rebound pulled in here by Osborn Stewartsville. Over to the right wing for Squire. Drives to the glass. Her shot off the mark. Staley with the rebound. Garlock over to the right wing for Staley. Underneath 3 left to play here in the second quarter. 9-5 is the lead here in favor of Osborn Stewartsville. Down to McKinnon inside. Sends it back out to Staley. Garlock over to the right wing for Armfield. Back to Staley. The Schneider baseline. Her shot long. Kept in play here by Osborn Stewartsville. Squire has it stripped away from behind. Tipped out of bounds off of King City. .233 left to play here in the second. Checking in here for the Wild Cards will be Addie Ramos. She'll check in here for Boston Clint. Inbounding will be Hahn. Jackson drives. Sends it back out top for Hahn from 3. Off the mark.
A little closer defense by Armfield that time.
Garlock over the right wing for McKinnon. Steps up, puts up the shot. Can't get the shot to fall. Schneider has it tipped away. Picked up here by Osborn Stewartsville. Jump ball will stay with King City. Checking back in here for Osborn Stewartsville will be Laney Downs. And she'll check in here for Autumn Manley. 9-5 is the Osborn Stewartsville lead. 2:06 left to play here in the second. Schneider over left wing for Garlock.
Well, they got her in the low post. Jackson's really working hard, pushing her away from the basket.
Armfield sends it back up top for Garlock for Staley. Down to Schneider. Schneider down in the block. Off the mark, and they're going to get a foul called here against King City. Foul will go against Schneider. That's her second. Team second as well. 1:34 remains here in the half. High post Jackson for Hahn, and to be rejected away here by Staley. Hahn to inbounds. Timeout going to be called here by Osborn Stewartsville prior to that. Inbounds. We'll be back with more here on Albany TV when we come back in just a moment.
The Printery in Albany can do all of your printing. They do business cards, envelopes, brochures, books, calendars, posters, magnetic signs, banners, and everything in between. Come visit Perry and Susan at the Printery in Albany, where they have your printing covered. Call the Printery today at 660-726-5234. That's 660-726-5234 for fair and honest pricing, because to us, your family.
9-5 is the Osborn Stewartsville lead. They'll have the basketball coming to the Petty John Alta Center timeout. And Jackson will be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Jackson's not the tallest player.
No.
But she does compensate by getting the ball up above her head and shooting a legitimate jump shot around the basket.
Foul goes against McKinnon, her first, team's third. As Jackson will miss the first. and hits the second. 10-5, Osborn Stewartsville with the lead. 1:14 left here in the first half. Claire Staley with the basketball over to the right wing for McKinnon. Bowden up top for Staley. For McKinnon over to the right wing. Armfield from three, misses it short. Rebound picked up here by McKinnon.
That's a good look and a good look at a three. Just didn't get that one to drop.
With the basketball here is Downs, falls to the floor with it. And it'll be a jump ball. We'll stay here with Osborn Stewartsville. And inboundsing will be Hahn with 39.2. Gets it inside and fouled. There's Downs. She'll go to the line to shoot two, as I believe Schneider has just picked up her. I take that back. They're going to put that against Armfield. That is going to be her third. Either way, with Armfield or Schneider, they each were going to have three. As Downs hits the first. Second free throw attempt is good.
Good shots.
12-5 is the lead here for Osborn Stewartsville. 33 seconds left to play in the half. Over left wing. Back up top here for Armfield. Drives, and they're going to get a foul called here against Hahn. That is going to be her first, team second.
Well, for as rough as it has looked,
yeah.
If King City can get a basket here, they should, barring a jump, they get the ball to start the second half.
Into the corner for Bowden. Out for Staley. For left wing for McKinnon. The pass to Schneider goes to the hands of Armfield. She'll have it stripped away. High post for Jackson. 2 seconds, her shot off the mark. Staley with the rebound. 12-5 is the score at half here in favor of Osborn Stewartsville. We'll be back with the start of the second half when we come back in a moment. Remember, your halftime tonight here on Albany TV brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
In life, as in football, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance. Someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy.
To get started, contact Nick Smith, a financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
And welcome back out again here to King City, where it's a lead here for Osborn Stewartsville at the half, 12-5. I'd like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, with locations in Bethany and Albany. Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, the Home Lumber Company in Albany, the Albany Hy-Vee, Smith Insurance at Smith Prudential in Albany, Johnson Controls and Mosaic Medical Center, the Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association, along with Wildcat Links in King City Lumber in King City, Toby Gilbert Tire of King City, the Osborn and King City and Stewartsville school districts, and the Printer and New Shop are located in Albany. 24-16 is the lead here for Albany at the half. That game going on over on the new gym. Again, you can find that game. The link for that is on our Facebook page tonight, being streamed on the King City Fan Huddle page. Again, it is a 24-16 lead for Albany at halftime in that game. Right now, it's a 12-5 lead here for Osborn Stewartsville at the half over King City. Let's take a look here at the stats from the ball game. For Osborn Stewartsville, they're shooting 3 for 16 from the field, 2 for 7 from the three-point arc, 4 for 6 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Jalen Hahn with 7 points, 3 points for Addie Jackson, 2 points for Laney Downs. For King City, they're shooting 2 for 21 from the field, 1 for 6 from behind the three-point arc. No free throws attempted by King City, and then half all 5 points coming from Brylan Armfield.
Well, neither team is exactly lighting it up. They're together, they're 5 for 37, which is under 14%. And the only basket scored for King City, both by Brylan Armfield. And I guess if you're concerned, Osborn Stewartsville's done a really good job of sagging back inside. I mean, they are just flat not going to guard Staley out of free throw line or farther out. They're not going to guard her. And the same thing with Schneider. They've done the same. They've really tried to collapse and help down inside against the King City post players. And when they have gotten it inside, which has been pretty rare without being challenged, they've had trouble getting shots to drop. And Staley's missed a couple. McKinnon's missed a couple. And you just got to think, if you keep working at it, sooner or later, at least a couple of those are going to fall. They've only given up 12 points at halftime to find themselves behind. The bigger concern is Garlock's taken one shot, missed it, hasn't looked to shoot it the rest of the time period. Bowden, I don't think, has taken a shot.
Nope.
Garlock is the only one looking to shoot it outside the lane. And then you've got Schneider has taken a couple. Can't get him to fall. We've mentioned Staley and McKinnon. So somebody's got to take.
Yeah.
Be unafraid to take a shot. For Osborn Stewartsville, they do some things that, even though they haven't hit a lot of shots, they've hit a couple of threes early. They're trying to spread King City's man-to-man defense out, and they're trying to drive, and they've drawn some fouls. They're 4 for 6 from the free throw line. That's the other thing. King City has not even made a trip to the free throw line. But you kind of like some of the things they're trying to do anyway, even if they've only scored 12 points. It's defensively and maybe King City's futility on offense that has been the big story probably in this first half.
We'll be back to start the second half when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association would like to remind you to mark your calendars for their annual Cattlemen's Dinner and Auction coming up Saturday, March 15th at the Armory in Albany at 6:30 p.m. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner. If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
King City Lumber can help you with all of your building needs. Whether you need help with your garage, tool shed, something commercial, or farm and agricultural, the experts at King City Lumber can help you find tools and materials, help you get your job done quickly and cost efficiently. King City Lumber, where customer satisfaction is their primary goal. Visit King City Lumber today, where they look forward to serving you.
And welcome back out again here to King City as we get ready to start second half action. It will be King City basketball to start out the second half. That's a 12-5 Osborn Stewartsville lead here to start out the second half of play. And starting for Osborn Stewartsville will be Han Squire along with Ramos, Downs, and Jackson. And for King City, Garlock, Armfield, Bowden, Staley, and McKinnon. Again, tonight's halftime brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. Top of the key over to the left wing now for Garlock. Into the corner for Armfield, trying to get it into Staley down inside. Her shot goes straight up, tipped back out for Garlock.
Good set.
Garlock over to the right wing for Bowden. Over to left wing to Armfield. Back up to Garlock as, again, Osborn Stewartsville just packing it inside. All 5 players, for the most part, inside the paint.
They are just begging King City to take an outside shot.
McKinnon's shot goes off iron, comes back out to Bowden over to left wing to Garlock. Shot from 3. Misses off iron. Rebound pulled in by Bowden. Inside to Staley on the block. Finds herself too far underneath the basket. Back out to Garlock. Bowden will take a shot from 3 off the mark. Rebound pulled in here by Osborn Stewartsville. Good thing for King City. Had a lot of looks that possession. Just couldn't get any of them to fall. 4 shots that time for the Lady Wildcats.
Some really good ones, too.
Pass into Hahn, and she's going to try and keep it in play. Unable to as she goes hard against the boards there on the end line.
Yeah, it was a hard one to
pull
in.
Over to the right wing for Bowden. She'll have it in the corner. Cross court to Garlock. Up top again to Bowden. 6:25 left here in the third. Garlock from 3. Drains it.
Well, she's had that shot, and we've seen her hit that shot, but I don't know if it's a confidence thing. You know, it very well could be because King City's had good shots.
12-8 is the lead here in favor of Osborn Stewartsville as they'll lose it. Armfield quickly trying to send it up for McKinnon. Inside to Staley.
Ooh.
Back out to Bowden from 3. She'll knock one down. And a timeout going to be called here by King City. We're back with more after this. Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Toby Gilbert Tire in King City can help you with your tire problems, whether it be big or small. For a tractor, pickup, or even car. When you have a problem, whether it be in the field or on the road service, Toby Gilbert Tire in King City has you covered. That's Toby Gilbert Tire. Give them a call today at 660-535-6200. Again, that's 660-535-6200 for Toby Gilbert Tire, where they have uptown service with out-of-town prices.
12-11 as King City comes out hitting 2 threes here to start out the third quarter of play. It will be Osborn Stewartsville basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. On with the basketball left wing for Squire baseline. Her shot is short. Rebound picked up by Bowden.
Wow.
And Staley is going to be fouled here by Hahn. That is going to be the second here on Hahn. Team's first.
Well, those three-pointers are a great equalizer, aren't they?
Yes.
The struggles, and now they hit back-to-back threes, one by Bowden, one by Garlock. back to a 1-point game. We'll see if they still continue with that same defensive philosophy of let them see if they're going to get beat from the perimeter. I think they will. You got to, you're giving up size. Now they're getting a little closer, which should free some things up inside.
The pass from Garlock into McKinnon. She's going to be fouled. As the foul is going to go here against Addie Jackson. That is her second, team second as well. As Autumn Manley is going to check in here for Addie Ramos. 27-20, about a minute 45 into the game in the new gym. As McKinnon's shot from the elbow as good as King City takes their first lead here of the night.
Well,
again, it was Albany with the 29-20 lead now, sorry.
Well, and as we said before, maybe you got to get the first olive out of the jar,
yeah,
and then the rest of them come, because that's got to be a great relief to some of those kids to get that first shot to drop. And you see a little more hop in their step on defense too.
Stolen away here by Garlock, and they're going to get a foul.
They're going to get a foul on Jackson, I believe.
It is going to go against Addie Jackson. That's going to be her third now, team's third as well. 4:27 left to play here in this third quarter. 13-12, King City with the lead. Armfield brings the ball across midcourt over the left wing for Bowden. Back up top to Armfield. And the pass stolen away here by Autumn Manley, and then stolen back away here by Claire Staley. Garlock out to the corner, knocking it down. That time is Armfield from behind the arc. 16-12.
I believe they're 3 for 4 from 3 here in the third quarter. Down by 7. Now King City leads by 4.
And the pass down to the baseline to Downs, off the mark, out of bounds. And a timeout will come here from Osborn Stewartsville. Back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Wildcat Links in King City, Missouri is the place to go play when the weather outside might not be suitable, whether that be too wet, too cold, too hot, or maybe even just too sunny. Wildcat Links is the perfect place for the whole family, featuring a golf simulator, multiple TVs, shuffleboard, pool table, drinks, and food. So come and play amazing courses like St. Andrews or Pebble Beach and watch the game at the same time while never leaving the area. Wildcat Links in King City, your local golf oasis. Thank you for watching this Albany TV broadcast. Make sure to leave a like and don't forget to turn on your notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you want to be a part of our broadcast or have any comments about this broadcast, contact us by messaging us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
And welcome back out again here to King City. 3:44 left to play here in the third quarter. 16-12. King City now leads here over Osborn Stewartsville. It will be King City basketball coming to the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
Well, so not only does King City have 3 threes here in the third, but you see a little bit of hop in their step defensively, and the turnovers are starting to mount for the Osborn Stewartsville.
Garlock right wing, cross court to Armfield, back up top for Bowden. Trying to turn the corner, goes strong at the hoop, can't get it to fall. Rebound pulled in here by Osborn Stewartsville.
We're going to get McKinnon. Jackson, very fit, not the biggest individual having to play inside, but very physical.
Bringing the ball across midcourt. Here is going to be Downs.
They got Bowden on Jackson. That'd be a place to go.
Shot off the mark. Rebound pulled in here by King City. 3:14 left to play here in the third. 16-12 is the lead here in favor of King City. Back up top for Armfield. And tipped out of bounds here off of Osborn Stewartsville.
So Staley's still looking for her first points, but does have 10 rebounds.
Inbounds for McKinnon up at the high post.
Oh.
Trying to get it down into Staley, knocked away. Picks it back up top for Bowden. Over to Armfield from 3, off iron. Staley pulls in the rebound. Out to Garlock. Trying to get it into Garlock, knocked away. Picked up here by Manley. Hahn to bring the ball across midcourt. Halfway through the third quarter in the new gym at 36-20. Albany with the lead over Maysville. Again, you can find that stream on our Albany TV page on the King City Fan Huddle account. Ball tipped around, and Armfield is going to be fouled as she went after it. Foul is going to go against Hahn. That is going to be her third, team's fourth. Next one will put King City at the line.
Well, Osborn Stewartsville still looking for their first points of the quarter, and turnovers really starting to mount for them. They're up to 15, and I think just had maybe just 3 or 4 in the first half.
Back out to Bowden from 3. Knocks it down.
I know if you're Coach Anderson, you're probably going, where were you in the first half?
Yeah, 14 points here in this third quarter for King City. They had 2 in the first quarter, 3 in the first quarter, 2 in the second.
But we didn't think Bowden didn't take a shot. And
yeah.
Now I think she's taken 3 and hit 2 threes here in the third quarter.
And they're going to get a foul called here against Bowden.
Yeah.
That will be her first, team second.
Good call, and might have gotten away with one
earlier,
just prior to this.
Yeah. Underneath 2 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. 19-12 is the lead here for King City. Jackson into the corner for Manley. Manley drives baseline and is going to have it tipped out of bounds here off of Garlock.
Really, Garlock did a pretty good job defensively because I wondered where was she going to go. She had her pushed right underneath the basket. I didn't know what she was going to do with it. Here comes screen the screener.
And tipped out of bounds here off the hands of McKinnon. This time Downs will inbounds. To Jackson, and her shot partially tipped. Comes back out, and Downs will be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2. Foul that time goes against Staley, her first, team's third. First shot from Downs, bounces out. Schneider will check in here for King City, as Hahn will check in here for Osborn Stewartsville. McKinnon checks out for King City. Manley checks out for the Lady Wildcards. And banking it in on the second free throw there for Downs. Makes it 19-13, 1:35 left in the third. Garlock to bring the ball across midcourt here for King City.
Got a little bit more aggressive man-to-man.
Armfield for Bowden.
Which now all of a sudden should free some things up.
Staley tips it out to Garlock as they try to get the ball inside. And as soon as you said that, all of a sudden Osborn just sagged inside as back out to Armfield from 3. Drains it. They're going to say her foot was on the line. Counts as a long 2 there for Armfield.
Still really good look by Bowden. King City does a really good look on that skip pass, skipping it over the top of the defenders. And it's kind of taken away gotten some open shots against that helping defense.
Squire up top. Drives. Trying to send it back out, stolen away by Bowden. Goes up, off glass for 2.
Well, Beatrix Bowden has been a revelation here, both offensively and defensively. this third quarter.
23-13 King City, that trailed coming into this half, now leads by 10 here in the third quarter.
Had 5 points in the first half, 18 now in the third.
Into the corner, Ramos from three, leaves it short. Rebound picked up here by Osborn, Stewartsville, and Laney Downs will be fouled. Will go to line to shoot two. Foul goes against Staley. That's her second. 2 minutes left to play in the third quarter in the new gym. 41-23 Albany with the lead.
I think just looking at Downs on the free throw line, she's gassed.
Yeah. Sorry, that last foul did not go against Staley. It went against Allie Schneider, which was her third.
Was giving Downs a chance to catch her breath a little bit.
Yeah. Second free throw. Bounces out. McKinnon on the rebound. Garlock with the basketball. Finds Armfield, right wing three. Off iron. Rebound pulled in by Osborn, Stewartsville. 23-13, King City takes a 7-point deficit to a 10-point lead. Starting from the third quarter, we'll be back with the fourth when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
The King City School District is proud to support their students, athletes, coaches, teachers, and staff at the King City School. King City School District understands that the teamwork that is built out on the playing surfaces will help their students succeed in the future. Proud supporter of all King City Wildcats is the King City School District. And the King City School District wants to say, go Wildcats!
The Osborn RO and the Stewartsville C2 school districts are proud to support their Wildcards. Both schools strive for their students to have the best education possible, while promoting a positive learning experience for their students. The administrations, boards of education, and the staffs at the Osborn RO and the Stewartsville C2 school districts want to wish their Wildcards the best of luck this academic year.
And welcome back out again here to King City as we start fourth quarter action. It'll be Osborn Stewartsville basketball. They trail here 23-13. And it'll be Hahn that'll bring the ball across midcourt.
And you wonder if Osborn Stewartsville has the firepower to get back into this game. Of course, King City may have some foul trouble, could play a role.
Hahn, top of the key. Into the corner for Squire, trying to send it over top for Jackson. Stolen away here by Schneider. Bowden to bring the ball across midcourt. Up top for Garlock. Bowden left wing. Over to the right wing, Armfield back in the corner to Garlock for Bowden.
Now they just about have to get up and pressure a little bit. Otherwise, King City just passes the ball around.
Garlock over the left wing for Armfield. A minute already gone here in the fourth quarter of play. It's a 10-point King City lead. Garlock with it in the corner. Cross court for Armfield. Pass to Garlock. A little high, but they're going to get a foul called here against Armfield for the charge. So it's going to be a throwaway there by King City. Ends up they get a foul as well. Top of the key with it here is Hahn. Into the corner for Manley. Pass to Jackson.
Almost.
Knocked out of bounds off the hands of Beatrix Bowden.
Almost another steal by Bowden.
After 3 quarters in the new gym, it is a 47-28 lead in favor of Albany. Winner of that game moves on to play in the championship semis 4:30 on Wednesday. Again, that game will be played in the new gym on Wednesday. And they're going to get a foul called here against Bowdoin.
We're thinking about that other game for 47 through 3 quarters for the Warriors. That's an offensive explosion.
Yes.
For them.
23-13, 6:31 left to play here in the fourth quarter in this one. Winner of this game will play against that winner of Albany and Maysville. As the shot ricochets off iron that time from Jackson. Back in transition. Off glass is Armfield. 25-13, King City with the lead. And a timeout going to be called here by Osborn Stewartsville. We'll be back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolbus a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
Pettyjohn Auto Center in Bethany and Albany is a proud sponsor of Albany TV. Pettyjohn's is your local Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. For new and used vehicles, certified service, and collision center, visit pettyjohnauto.com.
Osborn Stewartsville basketball coming out of the Pettyjohn Auto Center timeout. Check out Pettyjohn Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Ball inbounds for Hahn. King City comes out in a 2-3 zone. It's what they started the game out in, but kind of went into a man-to-man.
Well, a couple of threes by Osborn Stewartsville. I look for Hahn to get loose for 3.
As the shot that time up no good from Downs. Be a jump ball, goes to King City.
And part of that may be to protect Armfield, who has 4.
Yeah.
I don't know the status with the rest of them.
I believe the only other one is Schneider has 3. Staley has 1. McKinnon has 2. Bowden has 2.
I think the officials have done a pretty good job of letting them play in this game. There's not a lot of ticky-tack fouls.
Trying to get it down to Staley, knocked and stolen away by Jackson. With the basketball here is Autumn Manley. Back up top here for Riley Squire. Her shot from 3. Off the mark, rebound picked up by King City. Over to the right wing for Armfield. Back up top to Garlock.
Yeah, I got to give it to Jackson. She's really working hard on Staley inside.
As McKinnon shot off the mark, Staley goes up and gets this one to fall in. And Mike, I believe those were the first points by Staley here tonight.
And I think
they now lead 27-13.
I think she's only had a couple of shots.
Yeah. Manley gets it down to Hahn on the block. Her shot too strong. Back in transition. Armfield leaves it short. (27-13), 4:10 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Left wing with it is Downs. Back up top for Jackson. Squire left wing. Puts up a shot from 3 off the mark. Rebound pulled in by McKinnon. Garlock high post for McKinnon. Down to Staley inside. Goes up strong off glass for 2.
Well, you see the difference now. Osborn Stewartsville has to come out and pressure. They got to get the ball back. And now all of a sudden, King City's post players find themselves wide open.
Downs trying to set it in the corner to Squire, tipped out of bounds here for McKinnon.
So from a 12-5 deficit since the halftime, King City has outscored Osborn 24-1.
couple of subs come in here for Osborn Stewartsville, including Anna Ramos, as well as Boston Clint. As Clint has it up at the top of the key. Trying to get it off for Hahn. Drives inside the paint. Gets the bucket and the foul.
Hahn's a nice player.
Yeah. And just a sophomore.
Got the shoe game going, too.
Yes.
What do you call that? Melon and...
Looks like almost a watermelon and like a peach.
What do you call that?
Mango.
Chartreuse?
Almost. Yeah. Somebody's been practicing their crayon colors.
Oh, I had the 64-pack when I was a kid till I left them in the back seat of the car on a summer day.
Then you had one pack.
Then I had one pack. They had a lot of colors.
29-15, 3:10 left to play here in this fourth quarter.
Or I guess I had one color.
55-30, Albany leads over Maysville. 5 minutes left to play in the new gym as Hahn again tries driving. Will be tipped out of bounds, stays here with Osborn Stewartsville. Again, Hahn will inbounds for Jackson. Trying to turn the corner, sends it back out top for Hahn. Has it stripped away.
Another steal by Bowden.
Jump ball will stay here with Osborn Stewartsville. Again, next game coming up will be the Albany South Holt boys. South Holt the 4 seed, Albany the 5 seed. Trying to get it inbounds to Jackson, tipped out of bounds here off of McKinnon. As Hahn will inbounds. Up top for Jackson. Trying to get it to Ramos, stolen away, and laying it up off glass for 2 is Wiley McKinnon. 31-15, 2:40 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Hahn top of the key for Jackson, or for Ramos. Stolen away again here by McKinnon. And she's going to have it tipped out away off the hands of Addie Jackson.
Well, after having just 4 to 5 turnovers in the first half, the Osborn Stewartsville total has grown to 20.
Checking in was Garlock. Also checking in here for Osborn Stewartsville is going to be Manley. As Hahn and Armfield will both check out for their respective teams. McKinnon on the inbounds. Gets it out up top for Bowden. Over to the right wing for Garlock. And a Boone left wing. Garlock for Bowden. And there's going to be a foul called here against Osborn Stewartsville. It'll go here against Boston Clint, her first. Team's first as well. Bowden with the basketball, left wing. 2:10 left here in the fourth.
They got an illegal screen on McKinnon, I think.
Yep. Foul against McKinnon is her third, team's fourth. Next one will put Osborn Stewartsville at the line for 2 free throws. Addie Jackson over the left wing for Autumn Manley. Her shot partially tipped. Rebound by Staley. Quickly up for Bowden. Sends it back up top for McKinnon. Steps up just in front of the three-point line. Misses off back iron. Rebound stolen away here by Bowden. And a jump ball is going to go and stay with King City. As Ramos a little slow to get up. Ramos going to check out. Checking in will be Laney Downs. Also checking in will be Rebecca Griffin, as she'll check in here for Autumn Manley. 31-15, 1:43 left to play here in the fourth. Ball inbounds up top for Staley. Into the corner to Garlock. For Bowden. Inside to Staley. High post. And they're going to get a 3-second violation called here against Claire Staley. Got the ball inside.
She was
got
in the
rid of it and
post when
stayed.
she caught it,
Yep.
yeah.
And Armfield will check back in here for Boone. 1:25 left here in the fourth. Top of the key with it is Jackson over to the right wing for Clint. For Ramey. Over to the right wing to Downs. Into the corner for Clint. For Jackson. Underneath a minute left to play here in the fourth. The 16-point King City lead. Griffin goes up and is going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot two. As the foul again will go against Wiley McKinnon. Her fourth, team's fifth. A minute left to play in the fourth quarter in the new gym. 55-36. Albany girls with the lead over Maysville. As the first shot no good here from Rebecca Griffin. Looks like it'll be an Albany King City matchup in that championship semifinal. 4:30 on Wednesday in the new gym. As Griffin will miss on the free throw, and it'll be Maysville and Osborn Stewartsville 4:30 in the consolation semis. Bowden right wing. Back over to Bowden right wing, trying to send it into Staley. Back out to Bowden up top, over to left wing. Garlock. Staley inside, can't get the shot to fall. Rebound pulled in by Osborn Stewartsville.
But good offensive execution, and you kind of see what affect the three-pointers by, there's going to be a turnover.
Albany wins 57-36 here over Maysville tonight, as they will take on King City, as they're not even going to bring this one across midcourt. 31-15 will be the final here. We'll be back with your BTC Bank post-game. Tonight's Winner's Circle player of the game when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations and get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
And welcome back out again here to King City, as it's a win tonight, 31-15 here for the Wildcats. And let's take a look here at the stats from the ball game for King City. They win 31-15. They shoot 13 for 44 from the field tonight, 5 for 14 from behind the three-point arc. No free throws attempted in that game, though, by King City. Led in scoring by Brylan Armfield with 12 points, 8 points for Beatrix Bowden, 4 points for Wiley McKinnon, 4 points for Claire Staley, 3 points for England Garlock. For Osborn Stewartsville, they shoot 4 for 28 from the field, 2 for 10 from behind the three-point arc, 5 for 13 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring tonight by Jalen Hahn with 9 points, 3 points for Addie Jackson, 3 points tonight for Lainey Downs. Mike, our Winner's Circle player of the game, is going to go to Beatrix Bowden.
Yeah, she wasn't the leading scorer.
No.
But after having none in the first, had 8 in the second, and I thought her 2 3-pointers kind of propelled King City back into the lead. Also played really good defense. Also finished the game with 7 rebounds.
Yeah.
For somebody that's, shall we say, a little vertically challenged.
Yes.
That's a pretty good night, and I thought she was maybe the difference in King City's comeback in the second half. Really a tale of two halves.
Yeah.
I mean, in the second half, Osborn Stewartsville 1 for 12 from the field, 0 for 3 from 3, 1 for 7 from the free throw line in the second half. Completely different turnabout, and I think it was all keyed by the three-pointers by Armfield, Garlock, and Bowden in the third quarter forced Osborn Stewartsville to come out, and then after that, I think they really had not much of a chance.
We'll be set for our next game, South Holt Albany boys, when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.